You want to become a UGC creator, but you're just not quite sure all this legal stuff. Ugh, it makes you so nervous. Let me walk you through the steps on how to legally set up your UGC business from a lawyer. Save this one and come back to it later. I'm covering a lot. First up, you need to invest in a solid contract template with legal training on how to use it. You're literally leaving money on the table if you don't understand your legal rights and how to negotiate it fairly. Also, potentially opening yourself up to some serious legal consequences. Next, you're going to decide on a business name. If it's not your legal name, then you're going to need to file something called a DBA, doing business as, with your Secretary of State. It's essentially a business nickname. Next, you're going to want to get an EIN, which is an employer identification number. Great for privacy considerations, because now you're going to be sending an EIN number to the brand or agency to get paid instead of your own social security number. You're going to want to look on your state, your city, or your county for business license requirements. Some states require you to have a permit even if you're operating a business online from your home. You are officially a business the second you start making money. So when you have a brand deal, whether it's paid or gifted is still payment and subject to taxes. We're officially in business. Cha-ching! Woohoo! By default, the second you start making money, you will be considered what's known as a sole proprietorship. This doesn't require you to file anything. Once you start making money in your UGC business and you're ready to plant your flag and claim this business, then this is when I would suggest you start the LLC. Now, obviously, my lawyer response would be start your LLC right away, because that LLC is going to give you that liability protection. But let's be realistic. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Here are some factors to consider on when you should or would want to start an LLC. What state are you in? Some states have ridiculous filing fees, and some states have ridiculous annual minimum taxes. You'll also want to consider how much do you have in actual personal assets. So do you have something that you actually want to protect? Lastly, how much money are you making in your business? If you're making close to $75,000, it may make sense for you to get an LLC, because that's when you're going to be able to really consider filing for an S Corp election, which will help you save money on taxes. Then you're going to apply for that EIN number. If you had already applied for it as a sole proprietor, you're going to have to apply for a new one. Also, then going to want to open up a different checking account for your LLC. This is going to be your business bank account. All of your business expenses and payments, anytime you get a check from the brand or from whoever you're doing work for, that is going to be deposited into your bank account. Anytime you pay something out, it's coming out of that bank account. Never, ever, ever, ever commingle. Do not put your personal stuff in with your business, because otherwise you will potentially lose your LLC liability protection. You may also at this point want to get a business credit card. That way you can start racking up those business points, but again, only for business expense. Now, you won't need to actually file taxes until you make at least $400 and above.